98FM's Dublin Talks with Adrian Kennedy. Weekdays from 10 a.m. on 98FM.
We want you to feel good about yourselves, okay? Because everybody wants to think that they live in a posh house.
Okay?
Yes, nobody wants to. Nobody wakes up in the morning and goes, "My house is a kip. I live in a kip." Do they?
No.
We all want to be told that we live in a posh house. Well, news out today. Here is the headline that I want to share with you. How posh is your house? ? If you own these things in your house, you probably live in a posh house.
Aha.
Okay.
Right, I have one for you.
Okay, well, before you, Adrian,
Yeah,
let's
go
get
on.
it from the listeners.
Okay, text or WhatsApp 0877 98 98 98. Signs you live in a posh house.
Okay, so your house is posh if you have this one particular thing. Now, it can be an object you bought, or it can be something that's actually in the house. Like years ago, Adrian, it was posh for a house to have a utility room. I remember when we were in school, a fella that we lived with in school had a utility room.
Yeah.
Now the rest of us had a coal house.
Yeah.
Remember the coal house under
But now
the stairs?
most houses have utility rooms.
Yeah, it's not posh anymore. Okay, so don't be texting in saying, "I have a utility room, I'm very posh." Not posh anymore. That's pretty much standard, isn't it, Adrian?
Yep.
Even in Ballybrack, they have utility rooms now, don't they?
They absolutely do.
But they use it to store all the stolen stuff.
Text or WhatsApp us on 0877 98 98 98. Signs that you're living in a posh house. I have one. I nearly did it.
Okay, I'll tell you if it's on the list. Give it
Okay,
to
I
me.
nearly did it. Was it Lidl or Aldi? One of them last week, and they were selling an outside jacuzzi, bubbly swimming pooly thing.
Now, while I hear you,
Yep.
having a jacuzzi in your house, mega posh, okay?
Yeah.
I mean, Hugh Hefner used to have one in the Playboy Mansion.
Yeah.
But when you buy it in Aldi or Lidl, no, not so posh.
So even if I had an outdoor jacuzzi, because I bought it in Aldi or Lidl, it's not posh.
It's not posh. No,
I didn't buy. They were dear enough. They were 500 quid.
I saw them. They're
Yeah.
beautiful. A friend of mine bought one.
And is it any good?
Yeah, he said it's brilliant. He has a photograph up on his Facebook page out the back garden of him sitting in the jacuzzi. He's probably only going to get to use it twice this year, I'd imagine.
But it's heated. It's heated water. So
let me see if jacuzzi is on the list. No.
Oh, right. Okay. So sorry about that. Oh,
Because I think if you live in a 2 up, 2 down house, who has room for jacuzzi?
Out the back. That's where you put these things. They're for outdoors.
What sort of weather would you have to be sitting outdoors in a
But
jacuzzi?
the water's warm. Have you never had a jacuzzi in the freezing cold?
No,
There's nothing nicer.
no.
Oh,
Really?
nothing nicer. Oh, it's
I
lovely,
hate
yeah.
jacuzzis. A jacuzzi to me is like bathing with 10 people you don't even know. Why would you get into a big bath? God only knows what people were doing in that jacuzzi. Vile.
Camille, signs that you're living in a posh house.
Well, I would say the air conditioning. I don't have it myself, but that would be pretty cool to have air conditioning.
No,
but
I
don't
don't.
think.
I stand to be corrected here, but I don't know of anybody. Now, I know obviously loads of workplaces,
Yeah.
like we have air conditioning here in the studio because you need it, but I don't know anybody here in Ireland who has air conditioning in their house. Do you?
No, you wouldn't.
Why don't
Well,
you?
I don't know. And I don't think we need air conditioning here. You know,
Well,
No, we don't.
Where are you originally from, if I can ask?
from Poland.
And now Poland, the summers get very, very warm. Would you need air conditioning in Poland?
I don't think we would need. I don't know anyone in Poland also who's having actually air conditioning in a house.
Now, in America,
No, I think it would be a waste of money as well. So
in
I
America,
don't
it's
think-
standard. Aircon is standard in
Well,
houses.
in the warmer...
yeah, in Florida. If you live in Florida,
you have to have it.
you have air-
you couldn't
you
survive. But if you live in Boston, you won't
Well,
have
let's find out
air
how
conditioning.
posh Camille's gaff actually is. How many bedrooms has your house got, Camille?
I have just my apartment. It's only 3-bedroom apartment.
Just 3 bedrooms? Who says just 3?
Well,
3 bedrooms, yeah.
Jesus. I don't have 3
I have a
bedrooms.
just 2-bedroom apartment.
Now,
All right.
do you have Yankee candles on your mantelpiece?
No.
Okay, you're scum.
Why, is that
You're-
posh?
Yeah, that's scum, seemingly. Or that's posh, he's scum.
All right.
Do you have... No, I've never heard of this one, Adrian. This is obviously a make of kitchen utensil, Le Crochet. Have you ever heard of that?
No.
Seemingly, it's a very posh... Somebody
I
would
couldn't
know.
even spell it.
Lecrueset. If you have Le Crochet pots and pans in your kitchen, that's very posh. They're stainless pots and pans.
Oh, I'll have to go out and get some.
Are yours from Aldi as well, are they?
Yeah, probably.
Say
yeah.
your whole house is Aldi and IKEA.
Carol, you're on 98 FM. Signs you live in a posh house.
I don't consider a posh house, but we have we converted one of our rooms into a cinema.
Ooh,
look at you!
As soon as I hear the word converted, I go, yeah.
As soon as I hear the word of cinema in your house, how posh are you?
No, we're not. We're not posh. We just thought we'd do something different in one of the rooms, and that's what we did.
Notions, basically. Notions.
Yeah.
And do you do butter popcorn in the cinema?
No, we don't have butter
And
popcorn.
in the cinema,
do you? Bring it upstairs from the kitchen.
Do you have proper cinema seats?
We've a sofa around the walls of the room.
Oh, look at that wall-to-wall sofa.
And is it a big screen or a big telly?
No, it's a projector.
A projector?
Oh, yeah.
That's very posh.
Myself and Adrian have a mutual friend, Carol, called Ken, and Ken has a cinema room in his house as well. And
he's not posh.
No, but he has illusions.
Oh, he's notions.
Notions. Yeah. And when you go into Ken's cinema room, he has a remote control that pulls back the curtains and it goes, and the curtains come back. Have you never been in his gaff?
No.
That's funny, I've been invited there loads of times.
He doesn't like me anymore.
Yeah. Do you have movie nights?
Yeah.
And what's the name? What's the name in the cinema?
It doesn't have a name.
You have to give it a name.
Yeah, you'll have to give it a name.
Jeez, Carol, I have to be honest with you. I've envy here because I would love to have
a cinema room.
No, I'd love to have just.
It's great. It is great. Like one of our kids, he was very sick for a while, and we couldn't take him out in public areas in case he pick up infection and stuff. So for that reason, it was great to be able to.
Treat him like that.
A cinema day and a treat, and
Have you?
Okay, we're going to agree.
Hang on, have you ever heard of Le Creuset pots?
No.
Yeah, I have.
Oh, you have?
How posh are they?
They're just, you know what? They're just really hard wearing. They're definitely worth the money.
Oh, in fact, somebody has just sent me in a photograph of a Le Creuset pot.
Now, we don't know
available
if that's
in Kildare Village for 25 quid.
That's not posh. Anything you can buy in Kildare Village isn't posh.
I've a smart house. While rewiring, we decided to add it. Lights, TV, cooker, etc. All connected via Wi-Fi, used through and an app on my phone or tablet. That is getting posh now, I have to say. Scott, signs you have a posh house.
Have a B-day.
I mean, who honestly wants a B-day?
Sorry, what's a B-day?
What's wrong with... what is wrong with... Sorry, who doesn't know what a B-day is?
I have no idea what a B-day is.
It's the thing that looks like a toilet that you sit on to wash your arse.
Oh.
You've never heard of a B-day?
Never.
Oh, you're scum.
You get them more in continental Europe. Really,
yes, like when you're on holidays, and all you ever use it for when you're on holidays is to wash your socks and jocks.
Oh, those things. Oh, I like those, I have to say.
I've never used it, but to be honest now.
Oh, they're quite enjoyable, actually.
No.
Oh, they actually are.
They're not. Really.
No, they are. Don't knock the Adrian. Well, it depends on how powerful the water is.
Well, anytime we've ever had one in a hotel or whatever, you just use it for washing your socks and jocks, don't you?
Yeah. You don't really get the warm weather here to facilitate.
And sorry, is the bidet and the toilet the same thing, or are they two separate entities?
Yeah. It's not for waste of space.
Scott, have you got Le Creuset pots?
I've never even heard of those.
Yeah, there you go.
That's because you're scum.
They're orange, apparently. They're orange. Martin, what makes you a house posh?
I'm living in Cabra.
Yep.
It's very, very posh. The Lewis now and the train station's on my doorstep and everything.
No, that's posh.
Cabra?
Yeah,
having a Lewis
posh.
right outside your front door.
Right outside my front door. It's seriously posh.
Yeah, the Lewis also goes by Crumlin, Martin. Like, you know.
What's wrong with Crumlin?
Serious? Tell me that.
Well, I'm just saying, if you're saying you're defined as posh because you have a Lewis, Crumlin has a Lewis. Is Crumlin posh?
In parts.
What?
There are the odd posh
little parts.
Yeah. Hi guys, I listen to you every day in sunny Malta. I have aircon in the house in Dublin, says this person.
Now we know someone who lives in Malta as well, don't we, Adrian, who has aircon?
Do we?
We have a friend who lives in Malta.
Oh yeah. And
I assume he has aircon.
I'd imagine he does. Yeah,
he would.
But sorry, this person is saying they have air conditioning in their house here in Dublin.
No.
Why would you possibly need that?
No, don't believe it.
Dave.
Good story, folks.
Hey,
Dave, what's a sign that you live in a posh house?
If you have a china cabinet.
That's not posh.
It is posh.
No, it's not. That's the most working class thing you can ever have in your house.
No, not if it's proper bone china.
No. A good china cabinet.
Proper bone china is very expensive.
I'm sorry, that's
posh. That's
it's
posh.
It's not posh.
And finally, Aaron, signs that you live in a posh house?
Lino.
You just didn't get this, did you not, Aaron?
You didn't get the memo, Aaron. You didn't get the memo.
You clearly didn't. Thanks, Aaron. What was number one on that list?
Well, number two was Le Creuset pots.
Yeah.
Adrian, believe it or
number
not.
one?
I'm going to buy one of these. Number one wine glasses, but proper wine glasses, not stolen from a pub. And finally, the other one is actual artwork on your walls. You know, not the ones you buy in Woodies that everybody has. Your man jumping over the bridge.
Oh, like a proper...
everybody has that picture. No, a one that you actually bought in an auction from a painter.
Right. This is 98FM's Dublin Talks.
98FM's Dublin Talks with Adrian Kennedy. Weekdays from 10 a.m. on 98FM.